everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletale. And here's the star of Tattletale, Bert Convy.
We'll be with you in a moment. We have a minor problem here. What the hell did you do to my microphone? Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tattletales. What a nice way to start the day. I hope you're having fun wherever you are. Sit tight, because you're going to have a good time today, and I've already started. Here are the folks that are going to win the money for you. Winning money today for the blue section. First time with his rookies from MASH. Mr. Bill Christopher and his gal... yeah, that's right.
Oh, go ahead.
And Barbara. Oh, I
right
saw
ahead.
it look like Bob and his wife, Barbara. There they are.
That's all right. Worse things have happened, I'm sure.
You know what happened? Your name I thought was first here, and I knew you, and I didn't. I just met Barbara backstage just before I came out.
Is she really in there?
She's in there. You want to see her? And I read Barbara, and I thought it was Bob. I said,
That's
William
Barbara.
and Bob. No, we haven't had that yet on Tattletales. I almost made a terrible blunder. Well, Father, how are you?
I'm very well.
It's also the first time we've had a priest with his wife on the show, too. No, I should explain that, of course. Bill plays Father Mulcahy.
That's right. I can't
On
turn
MASH.
my collar around and look like a priest, but as long as I brought my wife, I thought I'd wear a tie.
Yeah, I think
You see.
today I think it would be a good idea. Barbara, are you ready to go, love?
I am.
Okay, I almost called you Bob. You'll forgive me. Well, Bobby would have worked, wouldn't it, if I'd said that? Winning money today for the banana section from Match Game 76, Mr. Richard Dawson and his gal, Jody Donovan.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Because it is, in fact, Match Game 76, is it not?
It is. It
Isn't that
is indeed.
something? And it started, what, Match Game 74, didn't it?
74, 73. When did we
73?
start? 73.
It started as Match, and they said it wouldn't last.
Seems like yesterday.
Jody, how are you, darling?
I'm great, thank you.
I
Bert.
followed you into Sutmiller's this summer in Ohio
Yes.
and Dayton, and they said you were super.
Really?
Yeah, they really did. Everybody
How
told me
lovely.
that. It's nice to have you back. Winning money today for the red section. The very first time with us, an old friend of mine from That's My Mama, Mr. Clifton Davis and his gal, Lorraine Ball.
First time, yeah. Hi.
Yes, another set of rookies. How are you, Clifton?
I'm fine,
Yeah?
Bert. I gotta tell the audience, Bert directed a play, a musical that I was in, that we had an awful lot of fun in, and I was lucky enough to win a little award from the Theater World people.
Yes.
And
Where's
I
my
wanna thank
share
you
of
right
it?
here for that. He's a fine director.
I thought I'd get my share, but you never called or anything. Clifton.
Well, I got a hand off the statue that broke. I'll give it to you.
Oh, okay. Be the only hand I'll get from you, eh? Lorraine, how are you, love?
I'm fine, thanks.
You ready to go with us?
Yes,
Here we go.
certainly.
This is it. If you're ready, ladies, the first question is for you. It's worth $150. Ladies, you're waiting for your guy to finish up his haircut at the barber's. Naturally, there's a complete selection of racy magazines in the waiting area. You have a choice of leafing through either a magazine that features pictures of nude women or one that features nude men. Which would you choose? Think it over, ladies, and we'll find out. Off they go. Bill, this feels funny, you know? It really does, because that's the context I've always seen you. I keep wanting to say, bless me, Father. For... Which magazine will Barbara go after?
Well, Barbara has yet to meet me at the barber shop, especially that barber shop that you described.
Right.
I think that she'd pick up the magazine that features the ladies.
She would. The nude women. Really? Why not? What do you guys... You don't think so? Hey, wait. Hey, listen.
Is that my blue section?
That's
trying to
your blue
correct me?
section, yeah. Well, they think they know, but you probably know better. You'll say she'll look through the nude... She's not interested in men's magazines with nude men in them.
Well, let's just see.
We'll find out. All right,
all.
here she comes. Shh. Barbara, which will it be now? Which magazine will you leaf through? Will it be nude women or nude men?
Does Bill go to that kind of barbershop?
I don't have to answer that question. I asked you
Neither
first.
do I.
Men.
No, that's not what he said.
Blues are right all the time.
See, you learn something, don't you, Bill? Right off the bat.
17 years of marriage.
17 years. And she's been looking at nude men all this time, and you never knew it. See how tricky they are? Sorry about that, Barbara. Richard, what will Jody say?
Well, I don't go to a barber shop because I cut my own hair.
I know you do. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Look at that haircut. How do you do that?
Well, I do it in the nude.
Now, the next question is, does Jody watch you? Is that...
Well, Jody's...
Would you get that lady a fish, please?
It's the lady who does my nails back there.
Also in the nude.
Yeah. Well, lady is... Jody has seen nude ladies because I gave her a mirror once for Christmas.
Aha.
She would definitely look at the nude men, and
She
I
would.
say, bravo.
And here she comes now. Jody, you're waiting for Richard at the barbershop. There's the magazines. You have your choice. What will it be, nude women or nude men?
Of course, it would be nude men.
That's it. You got it. She said, of course. That's interesting. Both the girls have gone for nude men, and we'll find out now if Clifton holds a line here. You know, this is a valid question because a lot of women don't think that nude men in a magazine are terribly appealing. Some do, some don't.
I agree. I have a friend, my agent and friend, Ina Bernstein. She is not mad about looking at those sorts of magazines with the nude men. However, Lorraine, I think, is a little different. Not that she's that racy or you know, off into tipping into the Pussycat Theater
Yes.
for a little porno. But I think she would look at the nude men.
You think so?
Yes, they agree.
Have you ever discussed this with Lorraine? I mean, did she ever...
No,
No.
I just...
You have. Oh, Richard
You
has?
discussed it with her? Richard discussed it with her, and he gave me a report. Jody and I were reading a couple of other books.
All right, here we go. Never mind. He'll say yes. She'll look at the nude men. Here she comes. Lorraine, what will it be? Your choice of magazines. Nude women or nude men?
Nude men.
That's it. You got it. Lorraine, Clifton, Jody, and Richard get it. They split it in half. We'll come back and split a bunch more in just a second on Tattletale. Don't you go away. See you in a moment.
Hi, it's David Ruprecht here. Hey, you think you have holiday shopping to do? Tune in for Black Friday Frenzy on Buzzer. It's crazy, last-minute shopping at its best. Supermarket sweep and holiday shopping was never so crazy.
Buzzer's Black Friday Frenzy. Tomorrow starting at 4. Only on Buzzer.
Find out in a moment. Look. Chaos here, gang. I tell you. Question number 2 coming up. This is it. Ladies, if you're ready, worth $150 as well. Ladies, do you have any particular way of buttering up your guy to get him to do something you want? Any particular way to get around him? Think it over, ladies, and we'll find out. Off they go. Richard?
Present.
Not only that, if Jody really needs something from you, either a favor or she wants something, what's the best way to get it?
Yeah, the second best way I've got to think of.
Yes.
Well, I'm thinking of you. I want you to remain on the air.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate that, don't we?
Yeah. I would say that she would do a lot of things around the house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she'd come to my house and tidy up things.
And tidy up things?
Yeah.
Because, are you a little sloppy around the house, is that it?
No, I'm never there. I live with another girl in the valley.
I had to ask.
She would help with laundry and things. I think she would do a little housework.
Okay, any particular way of buttering up your guy to get him to do something you want? Oh, it's to do something you want. Did I mislead you?
Not at all.
Not at all.
I have no idea
It's
the
still,
answer here.
It says yes or no. Oh, that's what you're after.
Oh, a yes or no. Oh, that's easier. Good Lord.
Ira Scutch,
I
our
would
producer,
say-
keeps saying dummy. Will you ask the question? It's yes or no.
Is it yes or no?
Yes,
I
it
would
is.
say...
We know you'd say yes. Some lady screamed out there in the front row.
Isn't that amazing? I threw my voice out there. Came back, yes.
Yes or no?
Well, I don't know. Do you really think yes? It's your money. We'll say yes.
Yes, it is. Here she comes.
I'm convinced the answer is...
Jody, do you have any particular way of buttering up Richard to get him to do something you want?
I'm only saying this because just the other night he mentioned that I do, so I'll say yes.
That's right. Jody, just for fun, what is it?
I truly do not believe I do, but he thinks that I kind of sweet talk him and say, honey, wouldn't you like to do this?
Yeah, right, uh-huh. Well, that's,
stop buttering
that's
up.
very close to what he said. He said you come over and clean the house, but that's okay. Thank you, Jody. Clifton, what will Lorraine say? Sorry, Richard.
Richard took so long cutting his hair, I don't remember the question.
All right. Do you have any particular way of buttering up your guy to get him to do something you want him to do?
And you want a yes or a no?
Yeah, does she have a particular way or doesn't she?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think all women have their way. Yes, I picked a mostly lady audience to say that.
Yes,
to,
right. Okay.
But I would say yes, in naming specifics. She's a sweet talker, you know.
Yes.
Her mother used to call her moo eyes.
Moo eyes.
Moo eyes. So she'd give me the moo eye, you know.
Right.
And she'd move on up to me and say, "Moo out of your pocket, sucker." And give me some money. No, I think she said yes.
Okay. Let's just say, let's bring Moo Eyes on and see what she says. Lorraine, do you have any particular way of buttering up Clifton to get him to do something you want? Yes or no?
Yes.
That's right. Would you care to elaborate, Lorraine, on what that might be?
Well, one, making a special meal for him.
Uh-huh, right. That's close.
Yeah.
That'll,
The name Moo Eyes mean it.
Did you hear what Richard said?
I heard him.
Yeah, okay. You know what we're talking about out here then.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Moo Eyes. William, what will Barbara say?
Oh, well, this is going to surprise the blue section. But really, I have to be honest. Now, when my wife wants me to do something, I think we're, after 17 years, she gets what she wants without any special introductions to it. I just get wrapped around her finger and I deliver. So I would say no.
Gee, okay. I'd pay $1.25 to see him wrapped around her finger, though, wouldn't you? You'll say, no, she doesn't use anything
nothing special.
Nothing to butter you up. It's just kind of implied now. Okay, when she wants something, she gets it. Here she comes. Let's see if the blue section does. Barbara, do you do anything in particular to butter up Bill, to get him to do something you want? Yes or no?
No.
That's right. That's what he said. There you are. You got it. You all got it. We split that pot 3 ways and we'll change places at halftime. Very good game playing, sir. And we'll be back. Won't you come back after this brief message for you? Don't go away. Hello. We have changed places after halftime. If you are ready, we are ready. And gentlemen, let me tell you, Richard, you and Clifton are tied with 125. Bill, you got $50. You got to catch up. Here we go. It's for you. Men, you all probably had many different kinds of jobs before you became successful in show business. Of all your previous jobs, which one do you think was the most unusual? Good question. I'm sure you've had some. Think it over. We'll find out. And off they go. Lorraine, has Clifton told you about some of the things he had to do to keep body and soul together?
I'm trying to think. Unusual.
Well, it doesn't have to be unusual, or the most unusual what we want. So if, you know, whatever was the most unusual of the ones you know about.
He played in, oh dear. I'll say while he was working during the summer for nothing at...
Well, we've all done that, haven't we?
At some playhouse, I forget where, in Valley Forge or wherever.
Right, he worked all summer for nothing,
right.
Just for the chance to be there.
As an apprentice, right.
As an apprentice.
Right.
Okay, all right. Let's bring him unusual for nothing. Is the unusual part of that? Here he comes.
Deep in the night.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, hi. I was
Clifton.
Just working on my acting.
Yeah, right. Of all the previous jobs, which one do you think was the most unusual that you had?
Well, I don't know if Lorraine would say this, but I think the most unusual I had was working in a mental hospital.
No, that's not what she said.
I forgot.
What did she say?
She said you worked all summer for nothing once as an apprentice at Valley Forge.
That's unusual.
Yes.
But a nut house is, excuse me, working in a mental hospital is a little bit more unusual.
I'm sure, and interesting. Okay, sorry about that. You're wrong, however. Now you got a chance to get in this game, Barbara. What's Bill going to say?
This is very difficult because Bill has had the most amazing group of unusual jobs, starting from his early days when he was something like 5 or 6 years old with an egg business with his brother. And
He was
selling
in the egg business at 5?
Mm-hmm. And selling salve door to door. But I think
Salve door to door.
his mother still has some in the medicine chest.
Oh, really? What is it for, that salve?
Everything.
Oh. That's the most diplomatic answer I ever heard. This salve is for everything, madam.
But I think he would say that his most unusual job was when he was Engineer Bill for the Lionel Train Company, writing letters to children.
Writing letters to children as Lionel Bill?
As Engineer Bill.
Engineer Bill for the Lionel Train Company. Oh, that's a good one. Engineer Bill. Okay, here he comes now. Reverend Will. Bill, of all your previous jobs, which one do you think was the most unusual?
Well, there's no doubt about it. Engineer Bill for the Lionel Train Company. I made a lot of lifelong friends, too.
That's wonderful.
I might still be there today. It was a lot of fun, but show business dragged me away.
Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm glad they did.
I did a lot of acting there too.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm glad the MASH has got you, Bill. But Engineer Bill, that must have been fun.
Oh, it was a lot of fun to work for a toy company, and those children are wonderful.
Sure. You have a share of the pot as well, and the children in the blue section are thrilled to death too. Jody, what about Richard?
Good blue.
Richard, as far as I know, didn't have a job that was anywhere close to the excitement of Engineer Bill, but I know for a fact that he worked as a teenager on a cruise ship of the Caribbean, and he worked as a waiter, and it was a very difficult job.
Oh, I thought you meant he was a teenager at the time.
Yeah.
You said he worked as a
teenager.
teenager. I just meant, I thought you, I see.
I'll take that one again. He worked on a cruise ship as a waiter, and it was a very difficult job, and then he would sleep for a few hours, and he'd have to get up and serve the breakfast, and then he'd get a few hours sleep and have to serve the lunch. It was very difficult.
Right.
But that's what he talks about most.
Okay, when
So
he
I'm
was a
gonna
waiter
say
as a
that.
teenager on a cruise ship. Okay, here he comes now. Richard, what was the most unusual job that you had previously?
It's tough because I had a lot of jobs, and the most unusual, huh?
Mm-hmm.
A waiter?
That's it. That's what she said. She said a waiter. Jody and Richard get it. Barbara and William get it. We split the pot in half, but we come back with a $300 question. And we have a very close game, ladies and gentlemen. Come back now. Let's see who wins today. Good one. Here we go. This question worth $300 will decide the issue for it. Good close game out here, you guys. This is it. Men, which of the two of you is more set in your ways, you or your girl? Good question, too. Think it over. We'll find out. We'll start with you, Barbara.
Bill is much more set in his ways.
Oh, really?
Yes. Nothing upsets him more than my putting the toothbrush back in the wrong place and so forth. So that's, I would definitely.
I see.
Definitely.
Okay. You're gonna learn a lot in the next few days, I have a feeling. And so is he. Let's bring him on. Bill, which of you is more set in your ways, you or Barbara?
No doubt about it, it's me.
That's it. You got it. Absolutely right, sir. Thank you, Bill. Lorraine, what about Clifton? Between you and Clifton, which one of you is more set in
I'd
their
say
ways?
he's more set in his ways.
He is?
Definitely.
Is he a toothpaste nut, too, or?
You can call it that.
You can call it
yes.
that. Didn't mean to get anything touchy there. Let's bring Clifton on. Clifton, between you and Lorraine, which of you would you say is more set in their ways?
Me.
That's it. You got it. All right. Moving right along, here comes Jody. What will Richard say?
He better say he is.
Is he? In what way is he set in his ways?
Well, I tried to help him by cleaning his house. I understand he's told you about
Yes.
that. He doesn't want it cleaned. He said he lives this way.
And that's the way he
doesn't
likes
wanna
it.
change-
He
want
wants
me
to wallow
change my-
around in it, huh?
Yeah, I tried to help him, you know, but but I think he better say that.
All right, he's the one. Here he comes. This, sir, will decide the issue for the day, Richard. I don't want you in any way to feel any pressure. But the bananas are reaching into their coats for their weapons even now. Which of you would you say were more set in their ways, or is more set in their way?
They can reach in their pockets for their wallets, because I am.
That's it. You got it. They all got it. We split it 3 ways. However, time is up. The bananas have won it. We'll come back in a moment and award the bananas, all their bananas, and their money too. Don't go away. See you in a moment. Hey, the big winners today, the banana section with Jody and Richard, $300. We had a grand, $1,300. That's terrific. Have a nice time. Hang on. Bill, how are things going on MASH? I've been watching the show. It looks great.
I'm just going to say it's nudity where I seem to have my failing today.
It is? No, why shouldn't it?
Well, that was the question.
Are you finished taping for the season? Filming?
No, MASH is doing famously. CBS, in their infinite wisdom, has moved us to Tuesday night, and the ratings are skyrocketing, and we're feeling awfully good. We finished our last show last Thursday, and it was a terrific show. Yeah. I'm really proud of what's coming up in MASH for a lot of good
Yes, you should be proud, because I think it's wonderful. We know that. Thank you all. You were all splendid. Richard and Jody, you did it again, you son of a guns. I hope you'll come back and do it again with us next time on Tattletales. Bert Convy saying so long until then. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Tattletales, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.